What's going on, everyone? It's Greg, and I am back with some Mir M news. And kind of what I want to be doing now is keeping up with what's going on in the world of Mir M. They're releasing a lot of little snippets and tidbits on the game, and so I want to keep you guys updated, kind of give you a little bit more explanation on what some of this stuff means, and just kind of like go along with the process. Hopefully, I can get into the closed beta test. Fingers crossed. Um, for now, I do have the Korean version, so we'll take a look at that in a minute. But let's go ahead and start with some of the things that's been posting. Now, this does go up to mid game on the post, but we're gonna stop at before we get to mid game. Go ahead and see here. We first and foremost have an early game video, so let's go ahead and watch that, and I'll make some comments on that as well. Let's go ahead and see this.
There have been countless legendary heroes in the history of the Muta continent. We call them the Ancients. We cannot meet them anymore, but we can become one with their avatars. If you become the avatar of the Ancients, all of the Muta continent will serve you. The companions.
So first, let's talk about the ancients. What do they call them? Ancestors, no, avatars, ascendants. These things are essentially like, I don't know if any of you played at least a little bit of Decaron G. You will notice this system called Trans Up, and that's where you basically can, equip these different avatars, so to speak, and get additional stats. This is a similar system to that, and I'll show you in game in a minute. Essentially, you got to realize it's also another little gotcha thing. So you basically get these cards, you can combine them, all that kind of stuff, like you can in Mir4 with spirits and stuff, and you equip them, and it's going to change your look a little bit and give you stats. So we'll get more in that in a minute.
The companions that survived the cataclysmic explosion by transforming into eggs have since been dormant, long forgotten by the world. You're the only one who can call them forth again. With companions, you'll be able to withstand challenging wars and adventures. Black Draco.
So let's talk about companions. It's interesting. It seems like they took a kind of different turn with companions. Companions are essentially spirits in terms of Mir4. But if you can see the look, I don't know. To me, it just look a little funny. And I don't know. I don't know. I'm not too familiar with Mir before Mir4, so I don't know if these are familiar to folks who have played Mir for a long time. But these things just kind of caught me off guard. I mean, you got something ranging from a panda, like a normal animal, to these freaky looking things. I don't know. Either way, similar to spirits, you can equip, in this case, 3 of them, and get additional stats and stuff, similar to the way spirits work. So it's pretty much what this companion system is. Same thing as spirits. Let's take a look at the mounts.
Black Draco Lupine, Green Kirin, Green Sea Soul, and Red Lupine. These are mounts that will aid you in your travels. You will be accompanied by avatars, companions, and mounts. Are you ready for them to join you on your grand quest?
So mounts are a little more involved in Mir M. You feed them, grow them in terms of experience, and you get some stats and stuff as well, I believe. Definitely pretty cool system. I'll show you what I have here in a minute, but let's go ahead and see a couple of these other posts that were made, because I can show you some of the stuff as well. So the next one came up was Path of Vanguard, the ruler of the battlefield. There are brave heroes grasping victory on the battlefront. For those, we call them Vanguard. Their power has made countless battles and adventures, and now they rule the world with the incomparable mighty. Walking through this tough road is not that simple and easy task to do. You have to go forward, even though it goes with more pain, tiredness, and exhaustion. The one who has endured numerous sufferings and trials can reach unlimited growth, leading them not only for personal growth, but also that of the clan. Thus, this leads us to the way to become the Almighty. Are you ready now? Anyone who hesitates to go ahead will not be qualified for Vanguard. So before we talk about that, let's go up in here and read Vagabond, the Path of Vagabond, center of Mir continent's economy. Vagabond is necessity for Mir continent, refers to a road to be a master of technology that either contributes to personal growth and the prosperity of the clan server as well. Profession to that in three big technologies: production, crafting, and enhancement. Each technology will be subdivided as follows. Production is mining, collecting, and fishing. Yes, there's fishing in Mir. Crafting is smithing, refining, alchemy, and enhancement, enchantment, and blessing. There'll be many sufferings and trials to acquire the profession and make it better, but you will finally be able to attain the stage of virtuoso after overcoming all of the trials. Except for those who are skilled with production, you can open your own street stall and share with others using well-trained crafting and enhancement. So it's interesting. I'm not quite sure what this means. Requesting them to pay a fee for use. Are you able to train certain things up and they come and pay for your skills essentially to enhance their own stuff? I'm not quite sure how that works yet, but it definitely sounds interesting. Just so much depth to the game. This does not mean that masters of production are worthless. They provide the raw materials to crafting and enhancement masters, eventually forming the mutual relationship along with the ones who chose the path of Vanguard. Vagabond, the center of development economy of Mir continent. Are you ready to face Mir world as a vagabond? So essentially, you have two main paths you can pick. You're either going to be a warrior or you're going to be more of craftsman type thing. To me, given the launcher in Korea also has the two different game launches, so I'm assuming here they are going to have a similar system to Mir4 where you can have an alt. And the way I look at it right now is my main being my combat, and then my alt taking care of the crafting production stuff. It's interesting because I don't know exactly how that's going to work with upgrading the main's items, but we'll have to kind of wait and see as we get more information. Then clan and war game features. Clan and clanmates are precious fellows that can protect you and also grow with you in the Mir continent, where only the mightiest get to claim the throne. This means your growth eventually leads to the growth in your clan, enabling your clan to exercise stronger influence in the Mir continent. With the almighty power, you and your fellows will be able to brag their strength through individual battles of Rumble Battle and Clan Battle, increasing the reputation of the clan throughout the entire Mir world. In order to do this, you will need a resource called Darksteel, the most important resource in the Mir continent. Y'all are familiar with Darksteel. And throughout that is a necessity in clans growth. Clans must participate to win the Hidden Valley capture. You know how that goes, to draw taxes from the valley, which would give them an enormous amount of Darksteel as a result. They're to become the top of the economy and authority in Mir M. Are you ready to seize the noble throne called the mightiest clan of Mir? Definitely sounds exciting. Obviously, the idea here is pretty similar to Mir4 in terms of controlling the valley, but it does also seem like, based on some of the other things we've read, that there are other things to have power over. So it will be interesting to see. We'll come into the mid game in the next video. So for now, let's go ahead and let's jump over into the actual game. Kind of go over a few of these things. So first and foremost, it's gonna kind of be a brief overview. I know a lot of people have complained about, hey, the feel, like Diablo style feel. Me personally, I thought it might be a problem, but the camera is fixed. But you can still use WASD to move. You don't have to do the click and move, but you can do click and move. So far I haven't really had this really bother me. They seem to do pretty good with the angle and the view. So I personally haven't had a problem with this. I don't know how it's going to go when it comes to PvP, but I definitely have not had an issue. Now, this does have auto features very similar to Mir4. The button is actually right here. You can auto farm monsters, you can auto gather and stuff, and I think there's some type of combination type thing there. Not sure exactly how that would work. It's very hard to translate as I go along, but kind of what I do, I like usually holding my phone up. I've tried to find some of the programs to help me, but hasn't worked out so far. Now let's just go ahead and cover some of the things they talked about, and let's talk about the avatars. So if we come in here, this is the screen. I'm sure there's a gotcha somewhere for this, but essentially, you have all these different kind of avatars. So essentially, kind of transforms you into someone else. And I don't know if this is all the classes in one spot or if this is really just sorcerer, because I'm on the sorcerer right now. I think they're all in here, but the sorcerer ones are listed at the top. Maybe no. I don't know. Actually, maybe these are all sorcerer. As you see, there's a lot of them. So it's gotcha style system. Essentially, you're going to get different stats here, depending on what you get. And so that is what that is. Very similar to Technology Trans Up. You can should be able to switch between them, depending on the situation. So it kind of gives more of a dynamic nature to the game. There is a combine for it, and as well as a collection. Essentially, once you have pieces, you'll get additional stats. So you want to get like one of each, and then come back in here and combine. And then mounts. Let's look at what do they call them? Companions? Yeah, companions. So these are the companions. As you can see here, I don't know if this expands as I level up, but right now I can have a team of 3 companions at a time. I have 1 uncommon and a few commons right now. Again, like I said, they're kind of like all over the place in terms of like looking kind of goofy and cute, to looking kind of freaky, and then you just got like actual humanoid ones. So definitely interesting. It just seems to be all over the place. Like, look at this. What is this? A little alien snail thing. Either way, it's pretty cool. I like this one. That's interesting. There's quite a few of them here. Let's say more than Mir4. Again, there's combination system and the collection system as well. Once you have them, you get additional stats. So definitely pretty cool. Now the mounts are here. Like I said, you have to upgrade your mount. Like right now, my mount is hungry. Like they go hungry pretty quick. I haven't quite figured out how to farm the food efficiently yet. But we do get additional stats as it grows. Everyone starts out with this tiger. Like there's different pieces to put on it, like a saddle and other pieces, and it's also going to enhance it. Quite a few here, different colors and stuff. Either way, like some of these actually look pretty darn cool. But this bad boy right here, looks like this is an event one. We're probably not going to get this one, but I thought this was pretty funny. Kind of reminds me, there was a game I played not too long ago, and when you won at the end of the game, you rode around like a little chicken. You had donkey, tiger. I think tigers are pretty cool, and then these things are pretty sick too. I think this is a gacha based system. I'm not sure, or you gotta earn them in game somehow. But either way, that's a little taste, guys. If there's more stuff you want to see specifically in game, let me know. As I keep doing these videos, what I plan to do is go over like the news that's coming out, and then come in here and show you guys some more stuff in the game, in the Korean version. Like I said, I've actually enjoyed quite a bit just messing around in here, using the auto feature. It is more complex than Mir4. It definitely is. Even the bag system has weights and slots, so you can't even hold that many potions. Otherwise, like right now, I'm pretty weighed down just from the potions. And then also your gear has durability. You got to go repair it. There's just quite a bit more to the game, and I mean, I find that interesting and enjoyable. So, you know, I think it's a pretty cool feature. But let me know what you guys think. Are you guys excited? Again, what else do you want to see? If you're enjoying the content, make sure you hit that like button. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Turn those notifications on. I'll catch you in the next video.